Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you're well. Right, we're back in Pine Valley Zoo as always, and we're going to be working on a new habitat today. So the last few episodes we've been building our pirate bay here, which is my favourite part of the zoo so far. Had a lot of fun, and there's an awful lot of creativity in here, which is what I really enjoy this game for. So we're now moving over here, and as discussed in the last episode, I'd like to put gorillas in here and create a big gorilla valley, but we shall see. What I'm going to do first is get the habitat in place, get the barriers in place in fact, and then work from there as to whether it's going to work or not. Right, first things first, I need to put in, yeah, I think I am actually going to put the entrance kind of right over here so I can disguise the entrance underneath here in some way later on. Yeah, it's going to be a tricky one this, but I'm going to use my usual technique of invisible barriers. Hang on, I don't want this to go underground. Because I have so many issues with these barriers. Now, which of these is it? Is it that keeps it above the ground? Is that right? Yes, good. So essentially what I need to do is create the barrier, and then eventually I will have to come along and actually create an artificial barrier that stops them escaping. Or, I mean, what I'm hoping is that the edges of this valley are steep enough that they just can't get out. But that, I think, is wishful thinking. I don't think that's going to happen. So, yeah, I suspect I may have to do some kind of artificial barrier. Right, where are we? Okay, now it needs to come in. Let's bring it along here and to there. Okay, right, that's a good start, isn't it? So let's see about getting the animals in. So I want to try the gorillas, so I'm just going to get in a male and a female first, and let's get them brought in. I'm just going to speed the game up. So what I'm going to do, or what my plan is there we go, just like that. How does that look? Did that actually work? Oh my god, that actually worked first time. That's quite amazing. So yeah, I want to angle snap and build a sort of a zigzaggy walkway through the habitat. Okay, I can just slow the game down. In fact, let's just leave that for a second and come and check out our gorillas. How big are they? Wow, okay, that's an impressive gorilla, isn't it? I haven't done these before. I've not put these in any of my zoos. Okay, this is a big habitat for them, but I think you can have quite a few of these together. I mean, obviously I can because I've got all the settings turned off, so they'll do whatever I tell them to. Let's check out the traversable area. This is the big test. Okay. Yeah, that's decent. They can sort of go everywhere. A bit steep over here, that's fine because I can always put climbing things to encourage them up there. So yeah, so I'm going to need some sort of fencing, I think, around the top. But that's something I can add later on. They won't escape because I've got escaping turned off. But they seem pretty happy. Hang on, they can go, yeah, they can go everywhere along the bottom, so that's kind of an important thing. Excellent. Okay, so I don't want these pathways, actually hang on, I need the supports on these pathways, I think. Actually no, I'll put supports on certain bits, otherwise it might look a bit over the top. I don't want supports on all of them. Okay, let's just bring this over here and over here. So the reason I'm keeping this at right angles, I know it would probably look a lot better if, yeah, I'm going to have to end it like that, I think, yeah. And then, yeah, it would probably look better if I did a swerving one, but what I want to do is build a cage around this, and the only way I can do that really is if it's done in 4-meter segments and at right angles, because then I can create a cage. Because trying to do a curved cage, it will be so time consuming and frustrating that it simply isn't worth me doing it. So this will have to do, I'm afraid. Now, is that the right option? No, I think I need tunnelling on here, don't I? Oh, come on, it's not going to let me tunnel either. It's not going to let me do either of these options. I don't understand the terrain work in this game. I really don't. Why is it not? Okay, so it's going to let me tunnel if I do that, but not if I raise it up. Where is the logic in that? That's just odd, isn't it? Okay, so now it lets me do that, and now it doesn't let me do that. Honestly, where's the logic? Okay, so it doesn't let you tunnel. No, it's not even going to let me tunnel this bit. Oh, come on. Honestly, this game hates me. Hang on, let's undo that. Okay, well, let's have a think. Where does this pathway need to get to? Is it going to work if I... Yeah, see, so then it doesn't work. That's just bizarre. Why doesn't it not let me do that? I thought that was the whole point of the tunnelling. So it lets me go flat. Can I then lift it up? No. Absolutely shocking, honestly. Whoever designed this system, it just needs to be shot. Because it's so bad. Oh dear. Sorry, Frontier, if you're listening, I love you. I really do. And I love your game, but my god, it can be frustrating sometimes. Oh, come on. Seriously? What is going on? It's like it just doesn't want you to build pathways in this game, does it? Maybe I should bring it out this way. It's a bit clearer. Yeah. Right, let's bring that back. See, I don't want to tunnel at all. I want it to look natural against the edge here. Yeah, so let's just bring it up like this. Okay, and then let's bring it in. No, okay, it's still not quite there. I'm probably going to have to get it up over here anyway, aren't I? So let's... Oh, come on. Seriously? Okay. Let's go this way. Oh, see, then it says it lets you tunnel when you're going flat. Fine, go flat. Okay. And then you can... No, see, that's gone a bit goofy, hasn't it? Don't like that. Hang on. We're getting there. We are getting there. Okay, it's fine. I can make this work. It's just going to frustrate me before I get it worked out. That's all. Okay, up again. Okay, let's go flat here and here and here. How does that look? Okay, can I live with that? It's a bit of a slope there, but yes. Do you know what? I can live with that. I can make that work. I mean, this is on a slope, so it's going to be a slopey path up there anyway. But then from here, I can then split it this way, this way, this way. I can do whatever I want. Okay, good. Right. Apologies for my stress. I don't get stressed easily in life, in general. But my god, this game knows how to push my buttons. Okay, let's crack on then. So we want some path supports, but only on a few bits. So I'm wondering, can I just get it on these corners? Yeah, because I'll put loads of bushes and stuff, so it will look supported essentially anyway. But I kind of like having these big expanses where it's quite open. So I will support it like that. That looks fine. And then there or there. No, that's not going to do anything. That's fine. I can put rocks and things around some of this as well. Okay, what do we think of our pathway? I mean, people like it, so that's a good sign. People are already coming over to watch the gorillas, even though they're not really doing a lot. But they're jumping around, and that's a good sign already. I think we're going to have a lot of fun in this habitat. Right, let's do some work on the ground, because I basically need all of this to be covered in grass. I want it to look really lush. That's the point of this whole habitat here, is that it's this sort of rainforesty area. So lots of lush grass, lots of nice bushes, lots of trees. So yes, there will be many pine trees, because I'm pretty sure they'll be climbable for these gorillas. I've still got my spare pirate boat over there. Do you know what, I'll leave that there for a second, and off camera I'm going to save that as a design, and then I'll get rid of it. Cool, okay, so that's that, although I have kind of messed it up a little bit here, so let's just, excuse me, let's just get rid of that long grass on there. Okay, good. Wow, look at this. This is very popular already. So, I need to test out what they can climb on. Oh, were they grooming each other then, or defleeing each other? That was very cool. Right, so let's do a test. Let's see what these animals can climb on. I am going to assume that they can use these things. Yes, they can. Good. They can't climb the path supports. That's good, because obviously I don't want them getting onto the path. Do you know, it may be that I can do this whole thing without having to build the cage and just leave the open walking platform. It really depends on how the rest of the habitat goes, so we'll have to see whether I can do that or not. But for now, good, they can use that. Can they, oops, can they climb on stuff like that? Yes, they can. Okay, again, very good. Can they climb on pine trees? Yes, they can. Okay, this is going a bit too well. But that's a good thing. Do you know what? This habitat might come together quicker than I thought it might. Great. Okay, so they can climb on basically everything. So let's think. What sort of stuff do we want to create? I guess I don't really want stuff down the bottom here. I want them to come up the sides through all the undergrowth, and then on to climbing stuff. Now let's look from above. What have we got? See, this is an obvious area here, isn't it, where I could create some kind of a big platform area where they can be maybe on the same level. I could almost, actually I could create like an indoor and outdoor area for them, couldn't I? Ooh, that's an idea. An indoor area for them to sleep in, but then an outdoor area for them to have some toys and things, like a big semicircle that comes out of the cliff here, or even a full circle that goes right into the cliff. Ooh, I'm getting lots of inspiration here. Okay, do you know what I need to do? I need to kind of build it out here somewhere, I think, and then move it into position. So what am I thinking here? Do I want, yes, let's go with some glass first. Let's start with a glass window. Can I change the colours? I can actually change the frame colour. Let's see if I can find a nice, oh there we go, nice dark brown. Okay, so let's start with a basic shape. Do I want it too wide, or is that going to be too it's too wide, too wide? No, I think 2 is going to be a good space actually. Okay, let's think. Let's go with a log. Actually, I'm thinking, I'm wondering what sort of roof I've got that I could potentially use. The problem with what I'm thinking of creating is like another sort of hexagon shaped area. And the problem with that is it's incredibly hard to do a roof that's hexagon shaped, because the pieces just aren't in the game for it. Because if you end up using this kind of thing, when you turn it sideways, the pieces all overlap and it doesn't work. So what you have to do is you have to create your own, which can be really annoying. It's good if it works. Let's have a look. That's a nice looking log. What do we got? I need angle snap and align to surface, I reckon. So first, I think one right in the middle there will look nice. Right, where's the middle? That's the middle, I think. Okay, so then you want to bring it up to here, and what sort of angle? Yeah, probably that kind of angle. And let's overlap it out to the front here, and then let's take it back. So basically, wherever this goes to, it's half the depth of the whole thing. So I think that's probably pretty good. Now, just thought, yeah, it's anchoring at the wrong point, but that's fine. I can work with that. So what I'm thinking is, can I angle this? Yeah, see that? I think is just about right to then come to this end. Like that. Although I kind of want it sticking out the same as the other one. So let's go with that. And then hopefully this one will do roughly the same. I don't know if this is going to work, by the way. I'm just hoping, really. And whoops, that one there, yeah. So this needs to be solid. So I need to turn the angle snap off because I need it to. Yeah, see, when it gets to this end, it needs to be touching. So I've got to really be careful about the angle. So it's probably only going to be half out. Yes, by the time it gets to this end, that's already a bit out. But actually, that's just about right. So there's going to be quite a few pieces involved in this project. Because again, I want this sticking out to a degree, like that. Yeah, I think this will look really good, but it is going to take me a little while. Oh, our gorillas are about to mate. I forgot about turning off breeding, didn't I? Okay, so let's do it again this side. So you come out by a half and then down. It's not going to be perfect, but I do think it's going to look good when this is done. I like to try this sort of thing because if it works, you kind of you do get a real sense of satisfaction when this kind of project comes together. And yeah, it usually does. You can usually you kind of learn you learn from experience in this sort of game, don't you? Doing this sort of thing, you get to know what works and what doesn't. Good. Okay, I can use two pieces now. It's got short enough that that's going to work. But yeah, it's quite piece intensive, this kind of roof. But ultimately, I think it will be worth it. And I don't mind if it looks a little bit not quite perfect, because it's a log hut at the end of the day. It wouldn't be necessarily completely perfect. Right, we're not too far away now, I promise. Sorry, this is probably a bit boring for you guys to watch, but there's no quick way of doing this that I can think of. Okay, I think I can get away with just the one more here. Yeah, do you know what? I can get away with that. Good. Right, so let's. I think that was 2 on this side, wasn't it? Yeah. So yeah, obviously this here, it's a little bit higgledy-piggledy, but that's how it would be. So I don't mind that. Okay, and then up to there and down. Oh no, that's not worked, has it? No, not happy with that. That does not look good at all. Okay, I'm going to have to... I'm not sure how that's happened, because I've been doing the same amount on each side and it's worked, so... Bit odd, that. Never mind. It's a shame when things don't quite work like that, because I've ended up... No, that's terrible. I've ended up with an extra one on this side for some reason. I don't entirely understand how or why that's happened. But there we go. It's fine. It's not going to be perfect. But do you know what? I think once this is duplicated around, I think it might look good. I hope so, because otherwise I'm just wasting your time and my time. Okay, let's just make this all look a little bit sturdier as well. Whoops, I need my angle snap on. So let's get a nice solid beam on the bottom here. And across to there. And in the middle. Okay, that looks good. I like the uprights here. They look nice and sturdy, so I'm fine with that. Great. Okay, that's a pretty basic design, but I think that's all I'm going to need. So my hope now is... Oh, hang on, I've just realised that I might have messed something up here, because that is... It's on a grid, isn't it? Okay, I think what I have to do is... Yeah, I need to just copy the whole thing and do it like this. Oh, it's not gonna... Oh, it's so annoying when it does that. It's fine. I can maneuver it into position manually. It's fine. So that's the hope, is that you can kind of get it into the middle like that, and then no, hang on. Where did it do that? 2 of them. I want to copy and paste. I want to... No, it's... What is it? It's not letting me turn the whole thing. Okay, it's... Yeah. For some reason, it's not... Because it's 2 buildings, it's not letting me turn the whole thing. I don't... No, I don't get that. I'm sure I've been able to do that before, but it may just be that I have to do it manually like this instead. Okay, that's not the right angle, is it? That's the angle I need. Okay. I just hope at the end of this it fits together and looks good. I can always kind of blend it together a bit better here. But you can see what I'm going for here. And then, is that right? No, gone one too far there. Okay, there we go, that's the right one. So let's have a look. Let's take it that way. Yeah, so these are quite severely overlapping, but it's fine. I can, like I say, I can do something different on the edges here to make it blend together properly. Okay, 2 more and then we're done. and hopefully it's going to look cool, especially once it's sunk into the mountain. Then I think it will look pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it's not quite matching up perfectly, is it? But it's fine, it's all good. It will look good in the end. I can manipulate bits and pieces of it to make it look finished. Right, where are we? Okay, let's bring that into there. Ooh, that's quite a long way off on that corner actually, isn't it? Oh yeah, look at that, those aren't matching up at all. Okay, those are matching up. This one here looks quite a long way off. Not sure quite why that happened. Let's just see. If I bring it out, let's just raise it up and then I can kind of see all the edges. Yeah, well that's fine, I can play around with those, can't I? You get the basic idea, that's the main thing. It's, yeah, okay. So how can I do this? Can I save this? I can save it as a blueprint, or I could just move the whole thing. Okay, let's do it like this. So obviously there's no floor in it yet, but I can sort that out separately. So this is kind of my thinking, is to have it kind of half in the hillside here. So I want it on roughly the same level as that, and have it a little bit buried in the hillside, and then outside I'll build a big platform around it which can be walked on by the gorillas. That's the idea. So it's just, yeah, just buried in the mountain a little bit like that. So if you're standing over here, you'll be able to see, and there'll be some lighting in there, but the main thing is that you'll be able to see them on the outside. Wow, there's an awful lot of people up here already, watching our gorillas as they escape. Cool, okay. So yeah, it needs some work, but what I'll do first is build the frame around it, I think. Which I'm thinking of doing with the with these pieces. Now, how do I want to do this? I probably want it. Okay, let's line it up with this. And essentially, I want to create. Actually, I'm wondering if it would be easier to use a floor piece to create just a big grid. Let's have a look at that, actually. Yeah, one of these flat ceiling pieces is a log piece, isn't it? Yeah, it's probably going to be easier to use that piece. Let's get the angle snap off. So I want it lined up to this, I think, rather than trying to be clever and create something that kind of covers the whole of the something that follows the shape of that. I don't think that's worth it. I want to create this kind of shape. So there's a nice big area outside that can be walked upon. Obviously that's a bit too high. Let's bring it down and bring it back a bit. So obviously you don't want it too close to this. You don't want it to look like the gorillas could jump over. You just want it to cover that whole thing. Nice, yeah, that looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Obviously it still needs a lot of work, lots of supports, probably some fencing maybe. I don't really want to do fencing, to be honest. I do want to obviously create cool sort of walkways up to it, I need a way to get in and out of here. So actually one of these posts is going to have to go. What I was thinking is I could get these over to the corners and use these on the corners to kind of hide the dodgy edges that didn't quite work, something like that. And then I can do the same over here. Just to disguise the edge, like so, and like so. Although that one needs to come out a bit more. And I think all of them actually need to just go down a tiny bit. Ooh, where's the arrow gone? Yeah, that's good. Okay, and then I think I just need to lower those two as well. And again, the arrow's miles down there for some reason. Good. Right, what do we think to this so far? Good. Obviously it needs a bit of work in here. I need to get rid of this land. But what that allows me to do then is to open up one of these as a door. So if I get rid of that, and then I reckon probably this one here, create two doorways in and out. I think that looks pretty good. And then the terrain needs pushing back, so I want to bring the intensity down a bit and try and just push it back just to the edge like that. There we go. Nice. And just a little bit of painting there. Let's get that intensity turned back up. There we go. Nice. Good. Well, that's taking shape quite nicely, isn't it? I think once we've obviously done a lot more to it, and I think that will look really nice. I'll get stuff growing on the roof around here, obviously all around the top here as well. Oh, we're about to have offspring. This is exciting. Oh, she's thirsty. Oh, I haven't put any water in for them. Oh no, that's not good. I will do that in a moment. Actually, let's do that while we're watching. Let's just create a small water area down here. Nothing too severe. I don't think they swim, so I don't think they need a lot of water. Is that too much? No, I don't mind that actually. That looks pretty good because you've got a shallow bit here and a deeper bit here, just in case they do want to do a bit of swimming, or whether they can walk through shallows. I'm really not sure. But I don't mind that. That looks decent. I could do the little sort of fallen logs and things across it. Oh, and look! Look! Where's he gone? Oh, sorry, dodgy camera work. We have a baby gorilla. Oh, is that not just the cutest thing? What have we got? Oh, it's called Dada. That's brilliant, isn't it? A baby called Dada. There's a bit of irony for you. Nice. Oh, I think that's a good place to leave the episode. Look, he's going to go and run after his mum and dad. Right, I should put contraceptives on them, actually, just while I think about it. Have I got... I'm just going to check everything. Yes, everyone else is fully contraceptives. That's good. Oh, now they're having a drink. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't swim. Yeah, they won't be going in that water at all. But I don't mind it being there. That's good. They've still got a lot of land, so that's absolutely no problem at all. Brilliant. Yeah, I can do a lot with that water actually. I can really fill it full of cool looking foliage, and the mist will look really nice over the top of it as well. Yeah, so oh, this is quite exciting actually. I'm really enjoying this already. I think this is going to look really nice once it's finished. Lots and lots of foliage. So basically the next few episodes is just going to be a lot of foliage and a lot of little climbing platforms and stuff all around the edge here. Lots of little walkways for them, stuff like that. Yeah, wow, it's going to be great. Let me know what you think. Do you think this habitat is going to look good? Have you got ideas, other things you want me to put in? Do let me know. At the moment this was the obvious thing, to put in a sort of a sheltered area at the height of the public. But do you think I need to be putting in another version of this somewhere, maybe somewhere more private? let me know. Ideas and suggestions, please. And so if you've enjoyed the episode and you think this shows a bit of promise, please do hit the like button, because that really does help me out. And hopefully you can join me in the next episode where we will continue our gorilla habitat. Until then, take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon.